The NHT currently has applications open for 3 new housing schemes. These are the Monymusk Glades, Masemure Flat, and Roseneath Park. However, I've already done a video on these schemes, but a lot of you have reached out to me via Instagram and asked, how do you apply? So in this video, I'll be doing a live demo of how you apply for NHT Housing Solutions. So if you are interested in learning how to apply, keep watching. Future millionaires. So there are 4 basic steps to applying for NHT Housing Solutions, and I'm going to walk you through those steps now. However, remember to like the video, subscribe if you have not already done so, and hit the bell so that you'll get notifications whenever I post. Now let's go to the live demo. Okay, future millionaires, so firstly I suggest that you watch this video with your phone on its side so that you can see clearly what I'm doing. So I'm at step 1 of the application, and it shows you all 3 schemes with a light description when you hover over it. So as you can see, we have Monymusk Glades at the top, Roseneath Park, and Masemure Flats at the bottom. So if you're not sure about the information about these schemes, as I said before, I've already done a video on it. I link it right here so that you can click off and watch which one of the houses will be more suitable for you before going any further. So the second thing is to sort out what kind of applicant you are applying as. So you select your house. As you can see, I selected Monymusk Glades, and then you see what kind of application you're doing, whether it is that you're applying as a single occupant, applying joint with someone else, so it's 2 of you can apply, or if you're applying with your parents' assistance. The next step is to select whether or not you'll be using a CRTD loan. The CRTD loan is just the portion of refund that would have been due to you. However, you have not collected that amount as yet, so you can call the NHT to find out what amount that is, and you can type it in as I am demoing for you. After that, you'll put in the amount that you have as savings so that you can increase the amount of loan that you will qualify for. Remember that you're going to have to prove that you actually have this money, so don't just go off writing a random figure. Ensure that it is money that you have, and then we're moving on to step 2. Step 2 is very personal and has all of your applicant detail, which includes your TRN number, your NIS, your title, all of your biodata, so your name, your age, date of birth, place of birth, and so on. You will also be required to submit information for 2 next of kin, just in case you are successful and the NHT wants to contact you but are unable to do so. Then they will use these 2 contact persons. Obviously, this section of the form is very personal, so I will not fill this out on screen, but this is all you need to do, and then you'll move on to the next step. Alright, so I've done that part of the application on screen, and I've scrolled down to the bottom, which is about your housing status. Remember that the NHT only caters to first-time homeowners as it relates to buying a house. There are other facilities that you can access through the NHT, but it must be your first time buying a house. So you're going to fill out all this information. If your name is already on a title, don't waste your time to do this, as you will not be successful. After you have done that, you're going to fill out your working and financial details. And then we are ready to move on to step 3. So once you click next, it will take you to step 3, which is the solution selection step, where my photograph is. It gives you information to go with all of the points that you see over here. For example, your contribution, how many points you have, what interest rate you'll be getting the loan at, and so on. Remember, as I have said before in previous videos, NHT gives different interest rate to different persons based on a few factors. So I'm just going to go ahead now and select one of the housing solutions. So I'm selecting the 1-bedroom large unit as my first choice because there are 2 choices, and then I'll select something else as my second choice. So in case you don't get your first preference, you will get the second option. Once you have done that, there's also a third option at the bottom that allows you to let NHT know that if you don't get option 1 or 2, you are willing to have a third option made available to you. So you can go ahead and select that, and then you're on to the final step, which is step 4. In step 4, this is the submission option, but also the review option. So it allows you to go back over what you selected in step 3 to ensure that your choices are indeed what you wanted to select. And then you can just scroll through, double check that, check also on all of your details, and then if it is correct, you can go ahead and submit the application. If not, you can go back and make some corrections. As I said before, I'm not really applying. This is a demo. So this is how you apply for your NHT property. Thanks for watching to the end, future millionaires. And until next time, stay financially literate. Bye-bye. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe and share the video with a friend.